La. Ha. La. Ah, Mustang Sally. Wah, wah, wah. La. Wah. La. Wah. 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 Oh, hello, friends. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good day, good morning, good afternoon. How is we all doing today? How is we all doing today? I hope everybody's doing swell. I hope everybody's having a swell day. A terrific day. It is Thursday. You know what, friends? I wasn't even going to stream today. How about that? Old Mac wasn't even going to stream today. I had no plans to stream at all. Yet, here we are, streaming the dream, baby. Streaming the dream. Dreaming the stream. Dreaming up the streams and streaming up the dreams. Can you believe it? Can you actually believe it? Today, an unscheduled stream. Tyranno the Pro. Eduardo Scorpion. Sir Crocodile. Dragon Fires. Pyromane. Good heavens, Pyromane. Haven't seen you in a while. Kaijus. Hey, Kaijus. First today. I'm having a great all day, friends. So, welcome back. Juno Solomon, welcome back. I felt like streaming today. Wasn't even gonna stream. So, today I got up early, had a delicious breakfast. Then immediately got started on today's video. Today I will be releasing a video on how to kill the Rajnanatha. The strategy for dealing with the Rajnanatha, which is the bane of several people's arc existence. The dreaded Rajnanatha is a rough and despicable creature. Until you got one tamed up for yourself, then it's kind of nice. Once you got one, it's kind of nice. But until then, it's an awful, terrible creature. That'll just ruin your playthrough if you go through the swamp. It's awful to go through the swamp. Have to be afraid of Rajnanathas. So look out for today's video. I'm gonna release it as soon as today's stream is over with. As soon as today's stream is over with, I'll be releasing the short for killing Rhinonathus. How about that? Just how about that? Look at all those chickens. All right, friends, let's, what are we gonna do? While we're waiting on this narcotic to make, let's, ooh, look, egg. All right, how you guys doing today? Your poor Pteranodon. Well. We'll handle that after today. We'll know exactly how to deal with that. All right, so we were in the middle of taming a Therizinosaur. Yesterday. So, today, we will pick up where we left off. And we will tame that there Therizinosaur. We will tame that there Therizinosaur today. We're gonna start by knocking it unconscious. Knocking it out. Ooh, ow. Ooh. Right, knocking it right out. And then we will stuff it full of a large amount of Naku berries. Force-feeded Naku berries to keep it asleep. And then we'll give it berries. Maho berries. To tame the beloved creature right up. Tame it right up and right out. We'll tame that old goose right up. Don't you worry, friends. Do not worry. Were you worried? Are you worried? Don't be afraid. Do not be worried. We will be taming up. We will be taming up Therizinosaur. Today, we're gonna tame up Therizinosaur. Lord have mercy. Level 86. What does that get us? Night vision goggles. Holy pajama pants. Sweet pajama pants. All right. Let us begin by deploying our tech parasaur, and we will harvest Naku berries. Naku berries. Whilst we wait. We will harvest Naku berries while we wait on the Naku berries to craft up in the mortar and pestle. And let's see how everybody's doing today. Mac, how can I tame a Purlovia? Purlovia is a simple knockout tame. Knock it out and feed it meat. Knock it out and feed it meat. You may want to trap it, unless you've got a high damage long neck rifle. You may want to trap it in a little stone box. But there's not much to it. The Purlovia, he's just knockout tame. Mac, tame a Giga. Quite so. We will tame a Giga at some point. However, today's tame is gonna be the Therizinosaurus. The Therizinosaur, which will make an excellent creature for fighting bosses. Which will make an excellent boss fighting creature. The creature feature. Friends, I'm in a fantastic mood today. Last night I spent a lot of time drawing, working on the comic book. I'm gonna start writing out my ideas and sketching them out. for the comics, then start detailing the drawings, bringing them to life. So I'm excited about that. I'm getting in a good rhythm, getting up early, doing my video for the day, and then streaming. Then plenty of time left over in the day to take a nap and get started on something else, like drawing or music production. Drawing or music production, baby. Perhaps we'll tame a Brontosaurus soon to make harvesting these berries easier. All right. Hello, hello, Rex Exposes. He is here, Tyranno the Pro. Hello, hello. You are the best gamer and YouTuber of Ark. Oh, it's very nice to hear. Thank you very much. Glad you think so, friend. Very nice to hear. Vivek, Slavoy, Zizek. When will you make an Acrocanthosaurus taming video? Good question. Perhaps I will tame one this weekend. Perhaps I will tame one this weekend on Ark Ascended and then make a video next week after I tame one myself. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Sweet baby Ray's barbecue sauce, baby. Need metal bowler. I am unaware of this. All right, let's drop these. Get a little bit more melee damage. Solomon, Mac, I love your videos. Thank you very much, friend. I love your comment. Thank you very much, Solomon. I love your comment. And I love you too, friend. I love all of yous. You're all great. You are all terrific people. Excellent people who Mac loves. Mac loves all the people in the world. Look at this beautiful Dodo. Hello, Dodo. Goodbye, Dodo. Harvesting berries out of bushes. Pushing bushes around. Baby. Friends. All right, let's put some of these berries in Peaches. Inventory. Just beat the Rockwell. I was really scared. It took me all day to prepare. Yes, you might want to take, like 700 shotgun shells. Take like 1,000 shotgun shells. 4 different sets of flak. 4 different sets of flak. Plenty of cactus broth. And, bug repellent. And, an absolute ton of med brews. A ton of med brews. A ton of med brews. Oh yeah. Rockwell, baby.
Yes, hello, Survivor. I see, Survivor. You have made a terrible mistake, Survivor. Now you must meet your fate at the hands of me, Rockwell.
Good heavens, friends. Rockwell. Mac, do you have mods? No, sir. I play my games 100% vanilla. Vanilla as an ice cream cone. Vanilla as a bean. Vanilla as a bean. Vanilla as birthday cake. Vanilla as wedding cake. Vanilla as Easter Sunday. So anyone can do that. It is true that you are the best. Thank you, Scorpion. Thank you, Scorpion. I certainly appreciate it, friend. Good to see all of the regulars here, right on time as always. It is so good to see all of you. It makes me quite happy. Quite happy to see all of the regulars come in. Right, Mr. Peaches? Mr. Peaches. Getting full of them there berries. Getting full as a bull. Hey, what's up, Mac? Terra, the streamer. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thank you for joining the Discord. Thank you for joining that Discord, baby. Ow. Love to see it. I love to see new friends in the Discord. Ow. All right, friends. Flack for Rockwell. Oh, yeah, get the highest level you can. Bring 4 sets of it. Bring 4 sets of it. He shoots these, I don't know, some kind of crazy orb. Some kind of crazy glowing balls. He'll shoot them at you. Do you lots of damage if it hits you. Do you lots of damage. Why don't you use Bronto for gathering berries? That's a good idea. I might tame one. I might tame one soon. Might be looking at getting a Bronto soon, you know. Maybe, baby. I'd get a Bronto. Might get a Bronto for Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas, Mac. I, Santa Claus, have brought you a Bronto to make berry harvesting easier. Good Saint Nicholas. Thank you for the Brontosaurus, Saint Nicholas. Sir Crocodile. Mac, you should tame a trike. Yeah, baby. Get a good trike, that'd be the way to do it. I really like creatures that I can carry with my Argent Avis, because it makes moving them around a lot easier. I really like creatures I can carry with my RG, because it makes moving around a lot easier. Now, when we get a proper base location, once we get a proper base location, I will be certain to tame up a Brontosaurus. A Brontosaurus Rex. The Brontosaurus. The Brontosaurus Sorbet Rex Potato Fish. Let's see. Took me around 400 med brews. There you go. Gotta use them med brews. If you're going up against Rockwell, make sure you got a lot of med brews. Craft yourself a chemistry bench and med brew it up. Don't leave home without it. It would be terrible to start that fight, then remember you left your med brews at the house. It would be terrible to start the Rockwell fight, They'd be like, oh yeah, I forgot to med Bruce. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think you should tame a Rex. Rex Pose, I have a breeding pair of high-level Rexes back at my beachside manor. Back at my beachside base. Yes. We have a breeding pair of high-level Rexes, and we found a high-level Therizinosaur and trapped it yesterday. Ho, 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 ho. So today's big mission is going to be tranquilizing and keeping our Therizinosaur asleep until it is tamed up, baby. Until we tame that big chicken all the way up. So I'm just collecting berries while we wait for our narcotics to finish making. And now we'll go see if we can craft enough tranquilizer darts. Tame up Moschops for gathering berries. Yeah, we got Moschopses. We got everything. We got it all, baby. We got Rexes. We got Moschopses. We got PTs and RGs and Oviraptors. We got it all, man. We have our farming trio. We've got a Bronto right up in our base, shaking its tail in my face. We got a Bronto right up in the base, shaking its tail in my face. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Is this Marty Dog? No, sir. Which is better, Argentavis or Griffin? They serve two very different purposes. So I would not compare them. The Griffin is faster than the Argentavis, but it does not have the weight. It does not have the weight that the Argentavis has. So I would not compare the two. I would not compare the two. Oh, Solomon, hi. I don't know. Why? Okay, WMac, bye. Spam, WMac, WMac. I gotta go job soon, so I won't be here for long. Sir Crocodile, thank you so much for making me smile, Sir Crocodile. He could only stay for a little while, Sir Crocodile. Have a great day, Sir Crocodile. All right, friends, let's head over here and see if we can. Oh, where is? Let's see, I think it's over here. I may have lost sight of our Therizinosaur. Oh, here it is. Here he is. The dreaded monster, Tickle Chicken. The dreaded monstrous Tickle Chicken, baby. WMac. All right, friends, we're gonna need a name for this Tickle Chicken once we get him or her tamed. Once we get him or her tamed, we're gonna need a name for it. So, be thinking of names. be thinking of names. Oh yeah, I just finished taming my final pair of Reaper Kings. Good heavens! Congratulations! Going to fight Alpha Rockwell soon. Oh, man, good luck, Terra the streamer. Are you going to stream that? Terra the streamer, are you going to stream that? If you do, post up the link to your stream in the Discord. We have a self-promotion section. So be sure to post it up. Let everybody see it. I'll come check out the fight. Big boy Ying. Big boy Ying. I don't know what that is. Is that a TikToker? Is that a TikToker, Solomon? All right, friends. Taming up a tickly chickly. Chickly. Ooh, I have considered it, actually. Don't know how well I did stream with me already streaming the game to myself, but I'd totally do it. Do it, friend. Do it. I'd like to see it. The Rockwell battle is a fun one to watch. It's a fun one to watch. All right, friends. So, today was an excellent day. I had barbecue sandwich. I had a barbecue sandwich for lunch. Wow. Good heavens, gotta clear my throat out. All right, Rex Pose. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Have yourself a great day. So today's lunch was a barbecue sandwich, and baby, it was something else. Man alive. Loved that barbecue sandwich. Put a little slice of provolone, a strip of bacon, need a drink of water. We're gonna need a drink of water soon. And I watched an episode of Attack on Titan with my lunch. And it was great. Barbecue sandwiches are awesome. I had a bag of donuts and a Monster for lunch. Good heavens. A bag of donuts and a Monster energy drink for lunch. Now that's a drink right there. Eating popcorn, Solomon. Yeah, baby. I like popcorn. It's nice. Except when the kernels get stuck up in your teeth. Except when the kernels go up in your teeth, up underneath your gums. Ow. But I do love some popcorn. I love watching a movie. Getting a big tub of buttery popcorn and going to the movie theater. Go into the movie theater with a big tub of popcorn and some sweet tarts. Sweet tarts and milk duds. Those are delicious. Have you guys ever tried Muddy Bears? Muddy Bears? They are chocolate-covered gummy bears. They used to have them at the movie theater. They were called Muddy Bears. They are chocolate-covered gummy bears. Man, I used to get a box of those every time I went to the movies. That was my favorite. Muddy Bears. I used to work at a movie theater. It was my job. I used to work there when I was a teenager. Had a job at the movie theater. That was a fun job. We're gonna have to move it theater. All right, I gotta get a drink of water before something bad happens to me. All right, water acquired. Now let's get back over here to our tame. And we'll get right back to it. Oh, the Therizinosaur was like, great, he left. But I'm back. Yeah, I'm never watching Attack on Titan. It was traumatizing. Yes, it is quite scary. A lot of when they eat the people, it's absolutely horrifying. Absolutely horrifying to see those big monsters tearing people to pieces. Good heavens. Though I have finished it. Very nice. Eating watermelon to get energy at job. There you go. I really like fruit like watermelon during the summertime. When it gets hot out and all the fruit is, ripe. Yeah, all the fruit is ripe and delicious. I love cantaloupe or watermelon in the summertime. Oh, yes, it was trying. Yes, I finished it too. This is actually my second watching. Just popped the stream to my TV, enjoying it in 4K. Excellent. The Turtle and Therizinosaur in 4K. Look at that. The Listro, 4K Listro. Wow. All right. Come on, Tickle Chicken, go to bed already. You gotta be getting a little bit sleepy, huh? Gotta be getting just a little bit sleepy. Make where I must go to get bugs at Ragnarok. Get bugs. What sort of bugs? What do you mean? You're trying to get chitin? Well, bugs are all over the place, but they are particularly bad in the swamps. But if you need chitin, you need chitin. If you need a large amount of chitin, then take a megatherium into a cave. Then you're gonna want to take a theri and kill some bugs either in the cave or take one to a desert. Go to the desert. There's a lot of creatures in the desert. And if you use a megatherium, they get a insect killer bonus. And man, if you take one through a cave, you'll get more chitin than you can carry. If you take a megatherium into a cave, you will get more chitin than you can carry. You'll be throwing it out before you're done. 4K Gallimimus. That should be the name of a rock album. 4K Gallimimus, now playing at the Civic Center at the Ragnarok County Fairgrounds. 4K Gallimimus. Oh, I got a dodo back there. Playing Spot the Creature in the background. It's like Reginald back there with two turtles. Two turtles and a dodo that looks like Reginald. Good heavens, friends. And he is out like a light. Look at this dodo. It's Reginald in blackface. Reginald in blackface. All right, friends. Let's see how quickly. Let's see how quickly this thing starts waking up. We are going to feed it some narco berries, baby. We're going to feed this big... Oh, Listro's trying to kill our... Listro's trying to kill our tame. Good heavens, we got more narco berries than we can carry. All right. Can I move yet? Here we go. Man, this is a lot of narco berries. This is a lot of narco berries. This thing wakes up fast, though. This thing wakes up fast. We're going to pop it full of narco berries and keep it asleep all day. You know what? We might go tame that Bronto or a Triceratops in a little bit. Ah, Gobgap. Hello, Mac. How you doing? How are we doing today? Today is a great day, friend. We are having a great day. Had a delicious lunch, a delicious breakfast. We have knocked our Therizinosaur unconscious. Our level 130, is it a male or a female? Ah, it's a female level 130 Therizinosaur. We knocked it unconscious. And now we are keeping it asleep. Ho ho! With narco berries. Now, where is my parasaur? Here we go. All right. We're going to use our parasaur to collect even more narco berries. We're going narco berry crazy. We're going to go narco berry crazy. I could also use another sleeping bag. I don't know what happened to my sleeping bag, but we need another one. Trying to tame a raptor today, so I made some boulders, but when I got to it, it straight up disappeared. Well, that's not good. I've had that happen, though. I have had tames just up and disappear. It does happen. That's Ark for you. That is Ark for you. Fix your game, Nintendo. Fix your game, Nintendo. Fix your game, Nintendo. Right, got some more narco berries. We are going to need a lot of narco berries to keep this old tickle chicken asleep for the remainder of the day. Because it's going to take a lot of starvation for this thing. Mac, if Dodo were alive, would you have one? Yes. Yes, oh, sorry, Dodo. If dodos were alive, I would absolutely have a pet dodo. I think that would be a great creature to have. Especially if I had an Ark channel. But here's the thing. So if the dodo was still alive, would it be in the video game, is the question. If the dodo was still alive, would we have them in Ark? Wow. I'll probably get a chicken. And name it Reginald. Or call it Dodo. Get a chicken and call it Dodo. That'd be funny. Get a chicken and name it Dodo. Let's see. What is this you said? Good Lord, that's a lot of narco. How fast do they wake up? I've never tamed one. They wake up pretty quickly. And they take a long time to tame, too. They wake up pretty fast, and it takes a long time for them to tame. Like a long time. We're gonna be here for a while. And plus, just harvesting the narco berry is just something to do while we wait. It's just making good use of our time. Because when we get done, I can go back to the base and craft some narcotic in the mortar and pestle. Or if I'm feeling squirrely, I can craft a mortar and pestle right here and craft narcotic while we wait. Oh, wow. Now that's a good idea. It's a good use of time. I don't like to just sit around. I like to be useful. I was trying to tame a raptor today, yes. Same thing happened to me, but with a dire bear. It just popped away. Yes, that will happen. And it is unfortunate when it does happen. It is most unfortunate when a tame suddenly disappears off the radar for no good discernible reason. All right, we are coming up with quite a lot of narco berries here. It's for sure. Coming up with a lot of narcos. Wah, wah. I like that noise that the parasaur makes. It goes, yeah, yeah. Sounds like a laughing villager. Sounds like a villager laughing. Minecraft villager. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna build a foundation and a mortar and pestle and just go ahead and craft up some narcotic while we wait. Then when we get back, we can turn it into more tranquilizers. Then when we return to base, we can turn it into more tranquilizers, baby. So you know what that means? Need a little hide. Need a little bit of hide, Mr. Dodo. Oh, boy. Yeah, you stay away from me, Mac. Keep your hands to yourself. Yeah, I'll take my beak and rip your eyeballs out. You wouldn't dare. You are a terrible creature. It's what you get. It's what you get, you rotten bird. All right, friends, let's put together a little, foundation. We can make a thatch foundation for all that it matters. Right up here. Let's see. We need more fiber and wood. Both of which we can acquire. Fiber acquired. Wood. Is that enough? Yes, sir. All right, we need some stone now. Got it. We will make some food for ourselves also. Make a little bit of food to eat. Food for the eating. All right, let's throw down our thatch foundation. Right now. Throw down our mortar and pestle. Right now. Fill it up with... We ain't got no narco berries. So let's put our campfire up here. You know, we could just build an entire little mini base right here while we wait. While we're waiting. All right, we'll throw the wood in, but we need some more wood. We need a little bit more wood for the campfire. Let's harvest it up, baby. Let's see. That ticked me off. Make sure you have the latest game version and it don't happen. Yes, make sure your game is up to date. Make sure your game is up to date. Oh. Here we go. Campfire is lit. And you know what? We're going to need to do a lot more killing. Blackface Reg. Sorry, Blackface Reg. I guess we can kill the turtle. I don't want to hurt our Therizinosaur in combat, however. Where are the rest of the creatures around here? Oh, look, some plant species X. Go ahead and grab that. And we're gonna need more spoiled meat for narco berries. Didn't think of that, did I? Didn't think of that, did you, Mac? No, I guess not. Oh well, that's fine, whatever. It was fun while it lasted. Let's get back to harvesting berries. One old berry boy here. Would you say that, theories are worth the wait? Yeah, you can use them in boss battles. They have quite a powerful attack. A surprisingly powerful attack. And you can use them to fight bosses. So we will probably be doing that, just for the fun of it. We may make an army out of every creature that we can. Try a boss battle with it. Why not? Make a bison army. Why not? An army of dodos. Why not? Wonder if we could. Wonder if we could make an army of mutated dodos. Fight a boss battle. Why not? Who knows? But yes, the Theri is quite a powerful creature. Mac, I live in Africa. Well, how about that? How about that? Very cool. Dodo looks more like ducks. Suppose so. Suppose you're right. They are quite a duck-like creature. All right, we'll feed it some more narcos. Let it sleep. And we'll harvest some stuff. Harvesting. All right, I think what we're going to do is we will go back to base while Princess is sleeping. And we will get some more metal for our forges. We'll take our Anki out and harvest some more metal. Just to make good use of our time. And we will track the Therizinosaur to make sure she doesn't wake up. We will track the Therizinosaur to make sure she don't wake up. And we got a lot of narco berries, I tell you that. I enjoy harvesting narco berries. I think it's fun. Good fun times. Have a good day, Sir Croc. Have a good day, buddy. Oh, that's fine. Thank you for stopping by so much. Arc 100 Therizina Dinosaurs versus Alpha Overseer. Yes, we should do that. That'd be funny. Be fun to find out how that goes. Right. Oh, it's empty. Let's make sure Altheri is good and doped up. Yep, going the right way, starving it out. So let's pack up our little base. And we will go get our Anki and harvest some metal. Let's grab the meat we cooked. And we'll leave our princess a-sleeping. Name the theory Benedict to reference Egg Benedict. That's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, let's see. Where is metal at, baby? Where's all my good metal? We need some metal nodes. Don't you node? We need some metal nodes. All right, let me get comfortable. Crisscross applesauce. Let's see here. Mac, why do you just give it narcotics? Why don't I just give it narcotics instead of narco berries? That's the way I've always done it. I like to feed them narco berries and then use the narcotic for making tranquilizer darts. It's the way I prefer to do it. Use the narco berries to make tranquilizer darts with the... like so. And just feed it narco berries, seeing how the narco berries are right there growing on the ground. Right there growing on the ground. And I use all my narcotic or tranquilizer darts. Tranquilizer darts, you say? Yes, friends. Tranquilizer darts. All right. Let's get all this stuff we don't need out of here. And we'll go pick up our Anki. Our stanky Anki. Get some more metal. More metal. Let's kill this Bronto. While it's away from the base, let's go ahead and eat this Bronto. Or should we tame it? 4 or 5. Is that the same Bronto that was over there a minute ago? Oh, you know what? We'll leave it be for right now. We'll leave it be, seeing as how it's away from our base. It's not causing any shaking problems. So we may want to tame that and use it for harvesting berries. Big berry harvesting boy. So let's be on the lookout for a little bit of metal. Yeah, metal. Baby. Let's be on the lookout for some metal. Yeah. I like metal. a little bit of heavy metal. Ooh, look at all these salmon. That's a big salmon. Look at that big salmon. That's huge. That's huge. Wonder if there's an otter in there. I wonder if there's an otter in that water. I do wonder if there's an otter in the water. Mike, will you go live tomorrow? Yes. Solomon, tomorrow I will be live on TikTok playing Ark Survival Ascended. Ascended. Not evolved, but ascended. Tomorrow it will be ascended on TikTok. So, friends, treat yourself. Is that another theory? A level 140, that's higher level than the other one. Two chickle tickens. Chickle tickens. In one day. How fortunate. Do not have enough walls to trap it right now. But we'll come back and trap that. We'll use it for our breeding fighting line. Look at Spino. Level 85, here of all places. Oh, there are otters that spawn in these waters. Otters in these waters. There's another tickle chicken. Level 15. No, we don't want that. There's another one. Level 55. No, we don't want that. Oh, man. Oh, Anki just smacked that raptor to death. Smacked it dead. It's quite nice. So, there's a few metal nodes around here. Let's get some stamina. Get a little bit of stamina. Mac, why don't you give it narcotics? Hi, Grandpa. Yo, Glimbo. Glimboo. Glimboo. Hello, friend. How you guys doing today? How is everybody this afternoon? Getting a little bit of metal with our Ankylosaurus. Harvesting up a little metal with our Ankylosaurus. All right, it may be full already. It may be a little bit full already. Tapihara! A level 20 Tapihara. Wowee. Just wowie zowie. Wowie zowie bim bam bowie. Get a few more smacks of metal. Come on there, Koopa. There we go. Don't let me down, Bruce. Don't let me down. We're gonna get this last bit of metal whether you like it or not, Koopa. That's right. Melee damage. Welcome back, Kaijus. Hey, Kaijus. Glad you're back, buddy. Good to see you. What is your TikTok name? It is also Mac and Crafting. It is also Mac and Crafting. Let's turn our track on. Look, it's already halfway woken up. Good heavens. We're gonna feed it a lot more Naku berries. Then we'll go ahead and put the Mayo berries in its inventory, go back to base, build a second Therizinosaur trap, and go trap the other one. Go trap the other one. Eat up, Buttercup. Look how quickly this goose wakes up. Waking up a little too quick for my taste. A little too quick, gotta be hurry. Stop singing, your voice is bad. Ah, come on, friends. Sweet baby rays, barbecue sauce. Ow! Most people like my singing. I enjoy it. Sure do enjoy it. Good day for singing. Or singing. All right, let's throw our Mayo berries in here and see how it does. It's only gone down not even 1,000. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's slow to tame. Look at this. It does 10%. Oh, man. Oh, man. Gonna be here a long time taming this old fella. It's gonna be a long tame, friends. A long singing. Thank you very much. Streamer, thank you very much. I'm afraid that singing is just part of the program. Singing is just gonna have to be part of the program. All right, let's feed this thing some more narco berries to keep it asleep. To keep it asleep. La. Now, after we dope this thing up good, we'll return to base. We'll return to base. Let's stop and get some of this. Do we got any berries in here? No. All right, now let's go back to base. Use Artodicarus, and we will craft up some more pieces for a second Therizinosaur trap. We'll craft up some more pieces for a second Therizinosaur trap. Beautiful purple color. A beautiful purple color. All right, now back to base. Back to base. The Mayo berries. Mayonnaise berries. I like that. Mayonnaise berries. Mayo berries. Mayo berries. Let's see. Let me throw this blueprint in here. We left the Yankee. We left our Yankee. How crazy and inconsiderate. How crazy and inconsiderate of us. Our Yankee could be there scared. Our Yankee is afraid in the wilderness right now. Good heavens. Let's hurry back. Let's hurry back, Jack. And let's not stretch ourselves too thin trying to tame two therizinosaurs at once. These things consume so many narco berries. All right, hit the hay. Have a good night. Guts. Good brother Guts. Have a good night, Guts. Talk to you tomorrow, friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for stopping by, friend Guts. Friend Guts. All right, let's grab Koopa. And let's actually put Koopa's inventory in Peaches in case we run out of, in case we come across any metal on the way home. All right, the torpidity is rising. That's what we want to see. Grab all this. Slang it in Peaches. Like so. And off we go. You know what? I'm also going to refill the campfire. Campfire is nice, helps me see at night. That's a rock. All right, let's throw this wood in the campfire, like so. All right, now we're good to get out of here. And maybe we can find some more metal to harvest on the way back. Let's keep a lookout. Keep your eyes peeled. Here we go. Harvest it up, Koopa. Harvesting it up, Koopa. This thing's inventory fills up too quick. Lovely. Koopa, can I persuade you to harvest that metal for me? There you go. All right, that'll do for now. And away we go. Ah, yes, here we go, friends. Back home with our metal. Back home with the metal. We'll melt it in the forge. I have the aberration theme stuck in my head. The one where your being attacked by like Ravagers and Carcanos, I actually turn off the music. Music really affects me. Like if I hear music, I react to it. So I gotta keep mine turned off. All right, let's see what we can do here. La 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 la. Grab the metal and throw it in the forge. Grab the rest and throw it in the forge. See what Peaches has got and throw it in the forge. Thank you, Peaches. Let's grab the flint and we'll throw it in the mortar and pestle. Craft it up, baby. All right, now let's take our beaver and we'll get a little bit of wood. Like so. All right, beaver's full of wood. Now let's go craft up some Therizinosaur trap materials. Oh, I got Digby. Sorry, Digby. Meant to grab Cooper. Megalosaurus, getting ready to go to bed. All right, let's see what we got. We mostly gonna need, we got stairs. We need door frames, stone door frames. "13 stone door frames, that ought to do it." Ow. Let's see. Why do you hate music? I don't hate music at all. It is a cognitive thing. If I hear music, it'll make my heart race. Like it'll make my heart race if it's like a tense song. If it's meant to get your heart pumping, it'll make my heart pump. And I try to stay calm. So in all my video games, I turn the music off. I love music. I listen to a lot of music. A whole lot of music, actually. I'm a very big music fan. I go to concerts, all that good stuff. But in video games, it really affects me. I gotta turn it off or I can't play good. I can't play as good with the music on. Day one in tech. Heck yeah, that's right. It's been 2 days. You got tech yet? Yes, sir. No, not yet. 2 days. Falling behind, friends. Should have that tech already. All right, let's throw this in the Doedicurus. And how is our Therizinosaur's doing good. But we are gonna need more berries quickly. However, let's go over here and construct our second Therizinosaur trap. And trap this 140 big girl. This big girl up here. It's a joke. You know when you play Ark and get tech on your first day? Those super rare tech drops are wonderful. Yeah, I love those. I love getting that day one tech. It's great. Go to Highlands. Got to love the Doors. Don't see a lot of Doors fans anymore. Yeah, they got some good songs. I like the Beatles. The Beatles is one of my favorite bands. I think the Beatles are probably the best band of all time. And then Led Zeppelin and the Rolling Stones are pretty good. I like a lot of classic rock. Now, where in the world is that area? I think it was over here. There it is. 140 Therizinosaur. Can't take much more than a Therizinosaur. We will trap it right now. I don't want to get too close to the edge there in case it falls in the water, which it might do. And it gonna do what it do. So we'll put that there. And let's see. How are we doing this? That scared me. Thought that was the Therizinosaur. We'll try it like this. We'll try it like this. And see if this works. What do you think, friends? Will it work? Or won't it? Will it, won't it, will it, won't it? I don't know. We'll see. I kinda wanna do this just to be safe. Like that, so it falls in. All right, let's give it a try. Hey, Therizinosaur. Bet you won't chase me over here into this trap. Sweet potato, see you later. We got a trap, friends. We got a trap. Ow! Do you listen to Metallica? Yes, I love Metallica. I love metal. I definitely like Metallica. I grew up listening to Metallica. It's a great band. Real great band. Got a lot of good songs. I love some Metallica. Username is already taken. Said hi. That is a great username, by the way. Sorry I had to stop watching it for a little bit, but I'm back. Where are you planning to make your base, by the way? That's a good question, and I do not yet have an answer for you. I don't know where we're going to make our base at. I really don't. We'll just have to see. We will just end up wherever we end up, more than likely. More than likely, we'll just end on up wherever we end up. We'll settle. We'll roll around like a rolling stone. Do you listen to Metallica and Three Doors Down? Yeah, I remember Three Doors Down. I haven't listened to them since the 90s. But I do remember Three Doors Down. I like the Smashing Pumpkins. That's another group I like a lot. Have a lot of love for the Smashing Pumpkins. Let's see, where's my parasol? Here we go. Now let's feed this thing some more berries. No, its torpidity still rising. Still rising, so that's good. We are almost halfway done taming this creature here. So we're going to get some more berries for our next Therizinosaur. The trap design is actually quite elegant. Thank you, sir. I agree. Simplicity. I love simple. Simple yet effective. Scorpion. Where the devil did that scorpion come from? We're gonna need backup. Peaches! Back us up, Peaches! Where on earth did this scorpion come from? It must have been trapped in the rocks. Scorpion must have been trapped in the rocks. What sort of music do you guys like? What sort of bands do you listen to? What do you like? If it's old rock bands, I probably like them and have heard of them. I like Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd's got some good music. Rush. Rush is another good band. Rush is a good band. I like Rush. AC/DC. I like AC/DC. Like a lot of rock and metal bands. A lot of 90s alternative bands. Most of the music I listen to is rock-centric. Rock-centric music. However, I do like electronic music as well. And during the 2000s, there were a lot of bands that were alternative with an electronic sound. I like a lot of those bands as well. All right, let's get the good stuff out of this Parasnore. Drop it, put a point in a melee. Put the heavy stuff into Peaches. And we'll get right back to it. What about the band Scorpion? Yes. They were more of like a one-hit wonder than a band like Metallica that had multiple good albums. I like a lot of one-hit wonders, though. There were a lot of those in the 90s. The 90s was full of one-hit wonders. So was the 80s. I like 80s music also. I like tons of music. I like 80s music. I like classical music. I like blues music. I like punk rock. Like a lot of punk rock bands. About the only thing I don't listen to is rap music. About the only thing I do not listen to is rap music. Other than that, I like just about everything. Just about everything but rap. Got no love for rap music. But I'm an old man. I'm not supposed to like rap. Oh, and the chitin and the plant species X. Point of weight for Peaches. Very good, Miss Shaw Peaches. Mr. Peaches. How are you today? Eminem. Yes, he's got some hits, but I don't really listen to him, though. Nothing against Eminem. All the Beastie Boys, really. I'm talking about Eminem. There was also the Beastie Boys. But most of that is from a different culture than my own. From a very different culture, and it's difficult for me to relate to that music. But I am definitely a music lover. Music lover. Man, we've harvested a lot of berries today, friends. It's a berry harvesting Thursday. Eduardo, I'm still here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bear Pierce. Have a great day. Have yourself a great day. Billy Bear. Billy Bear, have a great day. We'll keep the Rex on us. Omar. El Naga. Omar. Hello, Omar. How you doing, friend? I hope you're having a terrific day. A superb, stupendous, terrific Thursday. Friends, be sure to like the stream. Go ahead and like the stream, if you would be so kind. All right, Torpidity is still rising. It's almost halfway done taming. Good heavens, holy blevins. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. I believe we can go ahead and knock out our second one. We'll get this thing full of berries and make sure it's not gonna wake up, because I would hate to lose it after we put so much time and berries into it. So the last thing you want to do is try to tame too many things at once and end up losing one of your creatures by having it wake up. We don't want it to wake up and lose our progress. So we'll just be very careful and make sure it is heavily sedated. And then we will go tranquilize the other creature, the 140 female. The 140 female, and begin its taming process. And tame it. 2 Therizinosaurs, high level, in one day. What are the odds, friends? Harvested so many berries that you can make a berry company and take over the Ark with it. Max Famous Berries. Max Berry Manufacturing. Established in 2026. When you think of narco berries, think Max Narcos. Max Narcos. The name in narcotics. Max Narcos. The name in narcotic. You know what? A lot of Ark is just farming. A lot of Ark is just farming. I mean, you got to do your due diligence. Here's the thing, we'll do so much farming for narco berries now that later on we won't have to. Later on we'll have all we need. All the narcotic you can eat. Keep yourself asleep for the rest of your life. Choose Max Narcotics. Keep yourself asleep for the rest of your life. Never be awake another day in your life. Spend all the rest of your life sleeping thanks to Max Narcos. Max Narcos. The maximum amount of sleep a man can handle. Have you ever thought to yourself, I'd like to go to sleep and sleep for the rest of my life, sleep for 100 years? Well, now, thanks to Max Narcos, you can do just that. Now you can go to sleep and never have to worry about waking up. What? Thanks to Max Narcos, the name in narco berries. When I want to sleep, I reach for a bottle of Max Narco Berries. The only narco berries that I trust. Good heavens, friends. Why would you trust any other narco when Max is available? Max. Right. Let's go throw these in peaches. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Peaches come in a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. If I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. Oh, narcos, narcos. All of these narco berries. Max. Somnambula narcos. Right. Plenty of berries in peaches. I am your fan of the videos. Springs Edit. Spring Trap. Springs Edit. Hi, friend. Welcome to the stream. We are certainly happy to have you here. We are happy as pigs in the mud to have you here with us. We are as happy as pigs in the mud. All right, we'll feed it a little bit more narco. And she is at 50%. So it's gonna be a little while. Let's cryopod up this mobile narco harvesting station. How are you doing, Springs? How are you doing today, buddy? We're happy to have you here with us. We're having a good time taming therizinosaurs today. We're having a good time. We're having a good time. Keeping our eye out for more metal. Always looking out for metal. Let's save this poor Doedicurus. Poor Doedicurus is being harassed by carnos. We'll put it up here where it's safe. Safe in the mountains. Well, look who we have here. Springs Edit. Hello, Springs Edit. So happy to have you here today. So, We start by emptying the knuckles into here. And then we will do the crafting like so. Like so. Imagine if it rained titanosaurs and they squished all the theories. Good heavens. You play single player, ASE, you in a server, PvP or PvE. This is Survival Evolved, ASE, single player, PvE, single player. We're just doing a single player playthrough of Survival Evolved. That's a lot of berries. We are doing Survival Evolved, a single player playthrough. We're going to tame up all the creatures and breed an army. Breed ourselves up an army of dinos. Then, my friend, we're gonna battle the bosses. Battle them, unlock the engrams, collect that tech. And craft all the workstations, craft all that good tech gear, and live happily ever after. Happily ever after in the land of Ragnarok. Ragnarockin' and Ragnarolling all day. Uh-oh, what's this? A Therizinosaur? A Troodon. Let's deal with this Troodon. We don't want any surprise attacks from any Troodons. Sakes alive, no. Sakes alive, no. All right, friends. You know what we're gonna need to do? Repair. Can't do it without the metal. Let's go get some metal and repair our long neck rifle. But first, let's check for an otter in the water. Things are get hotter here in the water, under the sea. Under the sea, there she be. A level 55 male otter. Good heavens, friends. So, today is our lucky day. What is ours? It's a male. Oh, we already got a male otter. It might do to have a backup otter. Well, you know what? We're still gonna tame that otter. Because our potato needs a friend. We'll call the other one Chips. Potato and Chips. Good old Potato and Chips. Now let's go get a little metal together and repower our tranquilizing gun. The long neck rifle, as it is called. Hey, do you play any Ark Ascended? Yes, sir. On the weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I will be streaming Ark Survival Ascended on TikTok only. Only on TikTok. Magical TikTok. So, that'll be a treat for all my TikTok subscribers. What are we lacking? Let me guess. Metal. Always needing the metal in this game. There we go. There we go. How to tame an otter. To tame an otter, you need to locate the water. Because the otter spawn in the water. Then you gotta think to yourself, what does an otter eat? What would I eat? What would I eat if I was an otter? In order to tame an otter, you must think. You must think like an otter. In order to tame a fish, a man must think like a fish. In order to tame an otter, you must think like an otter. The otter does not eat McDonald's. The otter does not eat Burger King. The otter will not dine on Taco Bell. The otter eats fish. So, dear viewer, you must feed the otter fish. As crazy as that sounds, the otter eats fish. Not fish meat either, but fish corpse. The corpse of a big old fish. The biggest fish that you can feed it. Peaches, I know you want to prove yourself. I know you're a tough horse. But let's not get into a fight with our brand new friend here. Ow, says our Therizinosaur, says ow. That hurt. How dare you strike me with a bullet? Well, I gotta hop off, it's bedtime. All right, Terra the streamer, thank you so much for stopping by. Have yourself a good night's sleep. And we will continue to tame ourselves a Therizinosaur. Hello, Sir Edits. Hello, friend. How doth this day find you? Good, I hope. I hope you're having a terrific Thursday. Let's see what goes with Thursday. A terrific, a thrifty Thursday. I hope you're having a thrifty Thursday. Good heavens. Good heavens. We'll get this old Therizinosaur knocked out in no time at all. We'll feed it a lot of narco berries. Then we're gonna go tame ourselves a backup otter. Because why not? Why not go ahead and tame another otter? Because of the economy, that's why. One cannot spend all of one's earnings on feeding otters. You gotta be a little bit more thrifty about it in this day and age. You'll be getting sleepy sooner or later, Therizinosaur. You just wait and see if you don't succumb to the tranquilizer. You will eventually succumb to tranquilization by means of the long neck rifle. Headshot. 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 Ah, yes. Headshot again. More headshots. What should we name this second Therizinosaur? Questions, questions. We could name it anything we want to name it. We could call it Bubblegum. We could name this creature Bubblegum, for Pete's sake. We could call it Super Mario Brothers. We could name this Therizinosaur SpongeBob SquarePants. The name is ours to command. La, 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 la. Spacing out my shots just a touch. Hey, Scorpion. How you doing, buddy? You guys excited for the weekend? How many old cartoon shows you see? All of them. I loved cartoons. I've always loved cartoons. I like them. I know about all of them pretty much. Name them Tom and Jerry. I like that. I like that. Tom and Jerry. That is good. You guys excited for the weekend? Something good gonna happen, I hope. I'm happy that it's warmed up. Winter time is over. Now is springtime. Oh, now is springtime. Time to get out and do something. Get out and do something. Go for a walk. Get some exercise outdoors. Go to the lake. Take the motorcycle out for a spin. Take the old motorcycle out for a spin. Oh, no, 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 no. I knew those things were spawning back here. It's the second one we've seen. Gonna have to watch that. But that was quick reaction time, Mac. Mac had a quick reaction time for an old fella. Right in the eye. Shoot this theory right in the eyeball. That's the secret spot. That does the most torpidity. Only get it right in the eye. What's that thing running from? What is that parasaur running from? Dilophosaur. Coming right this way. Dead Dillo. Now, back to it. Hunger. Hunger strikes the man. However, the man is prepared. Which boss do you plan on fighting first? Good question. I was thinking about either the Gigantopithecus or the Broodmother. I would like to get some Therizinosaur, Megatherium. So maybe what I'll do is get a couple big Rexes, a couple Theries, and a few Megatherium, and do the Brood Mother. Do the Brood Mother. See how that goes. If I can find some Megatherium, probably go with the Brood Mother. I'd like to do the Brood Mother. It'll either be the Brood Mother or the Gigantopithecus. Which would you do first? Which do you recommend me doing first, Kaijus? Looks like our other theory's trying to wake up. So let's actually hop on our bird. And we'll go dope it up right quick. Then head right back over here and finish the job of tranquilizing this crazy Therizinosaur. There's an Archie right here. What level is it? No time to check. No time to check. Yeah, we don't want this lady waking up. We don't want this lady waking up. 69.6. We're really getting there. Almost 3/4 of the way finished. Let's go ahead and really eat some berries this time. We'll go ahead and eat all the rest of these berries. Then hop back over to our other theory. Tranquilize it. Feed it quite a lot of berries. Off we go. Back the other way. Don't you need Uti for boss fight? Yes. Yes, I will of course have a Uteranus and a Deodon. I will get a Uteranus and a Deodon. And a Hyetodon, too. A level 135 Argentavis. Fighting a scorpion. How about that? Probably not going to be streaming anymore on Thursday. I do need to give my voice a day to rest. I can definitely tell it's wearing down today. Do a Troodon check. So it looks like a Troodon spawns every time we leave and then come back. Good to know. Just good to know. Iguanodon. Iguanodan, the Iguanodon. Mac, there is a hater. When there is a hater, what will you do? Just ignore the haters. They really don't get on my nerves like you think they might. They really do not get on my nerves. Because if somebody is wasting their time hating on a YouTuber, they must have a really bad life, you know? If somebody has nothing better to do than hate on people, man, that person's life must stink. It must really be stinky. Stinky bad life. So, it really doesn't bother me. I really don't think about it. Because I'm having such a good time doing what I'm doing. I have a great time just doing what I'm doing. That nothing anybody else says really affects me at this point. I mean, I get to stream video games. I make videos and stream video games. And I have thousands of people that watch my videos. Thousands of people. So, man, I really couldn't ask for more. I really couldn't ask for more as a person. So, whenever I see haters, it usually just makes me laugh, to be honest. Something like, man, this guy's got nothing better to do. Try to make me mad. Uh-oh, David Tornado Town. Hey, buddy. How you doing, Davy Wavy? Wavy Davy, all the way from Tippy Toppy Tornado Town. How we doing there? How we doing there, Mr. David? All the way from Tornado Town. With a tornado frown turned upside down. David, David, David. Tornado Town. All right, friends. Time to tame our goose. Hey. We're gonna get this otter out of the water. We're gonna tame ourselves an otter. Well, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Suppose we'll just use these CeeLo cats. Here it is. Oh, crap. I gotta breathe. Forgot I needed oxygen. Forgot I needed oxygen. Gotta breathe, Maggie. Why, is somebody hating on you, Scorpion? Somebody hating on you? I am from Tornado Town. Yes, you are from Tornado Town. All the way live from Tornado Town. Hey, Max Torino. I post like your kind of content. Really, really, really. I'll check that out. Join my Discord and post up. Post up in the Discord and let everybody see it. Advertise yourself in the Discord. Let me track this otter so I can see it in the water. Oh, looks like one more fish. And we're good to go. Of course, it's so dark in here I can barely see anything. So dark in here, and I can barely see any crud muffins. Let me feed you, little otter. Got him. Otter number 2 has been acquired. Come on, Otter. Gonna take you back to base. Take you back to base and name you Chips. So then we'll have potato and chips. Getting subscribed by Mac is a gift from God, and I mean it. Yeah, I'll look you up, Tornado Town. No, that was just a question. Good, good. Yes, don't mind haters, and do what you want to do. If there's something you want to do in life, you gotta go for it. If you want to be a rock star, be a musician, go for it. If you want to write a book, go for it. If you want to be a movie actor, go for it. Don't let anybody stop you from doing what you want to do. All right, now let's untrack the otter. And we'll go check on... we'll go get some fish. We'll go get some fish for our new otter, Chips. Fish and chips. Ha! Good. Fish and chips. Potato and chips. Let's see, where's that? Here we go. Come on now, fishes. Here we go. Ooh, getting a lot of fish meat this way. There we go. All right, I'm certain that's enough. I'm certain that's enough for young potato and young chips. Actually post a Roblox content, Jurassic World content, and a lot more like you. Excellent. Very good. David, Tornado Town, follow your heart. Follow your heart, friends. It's the best thing to do. And don't let anybody stop ya from doing what you wanna do. As long as you can pay your bills and feed yourself and be healthy, good to go, man. Chase your dreams, draw comic books, play music. Whatever it is, you can achieve if you believe. All right, let's name this otter Chips and put some raw fish meat in his inventory, you know, raw fish meat, what have you. All right, potato. Potato needs some fish. Remove the rest and 600% melee, baby, baby, baby. That's one powerful otter. Swimming in the water otter. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. All way up high, a weem away. a weem away. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. All right, let's give our faithful Peaches. Good faithful Peaches. Now let's go check on our 130. She's made it all the way up to 80%. You got this, friends. You got it. Wild female Therizinosaur. A wild female. One wild female away. One wild female. Need a good name for these ladies. Tom and Jerry. Great names. BTW, great names. Harvest these trees so the moonlight shines on through. Shine on through. Mama moonlight. We can see you all night. Mama moonlight. Everything'll be all right as long as there's moonlight tonight. For sure. Oh, we're out of berries. The torpidity is rising up, though. Torpidity is rising on up. Rising like Lazarus. I hate Troodons. Me too, friend. Troodons are one of the worst creatures. Awful, terrible creatures. Evil little rapscallions. Rotten little devils. Rotten little devils. Old Mike's gonna have himself a drink of water. I am thirsty. Need myself a drink of water. All this talking's making me thirsty. Friends, make sure you drink your daily recommended water dosage. Make sure you drink your water. Got to stay hydrated. All right, this other one's wanting to wake up, so let's go. Give it some narco berries. Give it narco berries. All we're doing is feeding these things narco berries. Harvesting narco berries. Keeping them asleep, force-feeding them narco berries. To keep them asleep. And we fed this thing quite a lot of narco berries, I must say. We certainly fed this thing a lot of narco berries. Just to have it wake back up already? Good heavens. Any Troodons back here? I don't want to get attacked. All right, friends. Let's feed this this old goose. Whole bunch of narco berries. Whole bunch of narco berries. Keep her a-sleepin', keep her a-sleepin'. We'll say, dream your dreams, lady. Dream your dreams, you crazy lady. Like so. Like so. Dream yourself a little dream of me. Now we'll head back to the other one. 87% tamed up. Man, I'm happy to hear that. And we'll harvest some narco berries while we're out. What's this, 135? 135 male. Possible. A little bit low, to be honest. A little bit low for my taste. Middies, what did I miss? Oh, nothing. We just, we are taming a 130 and a 140. They're a Xenosaur. And we also got an otter. Another otter. And we named it Chips. So now we have Potato and Chips, the otters. Potato and Chips, the otters. And we are taming 2 Therizinosaurs, and we have been harvesting 1 billion narco berries today. Today has been the day for harvesting narco berries. Because the Therizinosaur has a quick torpidity. It wakes up real quick. So we've been harvesting berries. 2 Therizinosaurs. We managed to fit the other one in a 1x1 also. And that's about it. Somebody had the audacity to tell me I was not good at singing. That I was not good at singing. And I said, yes, I am. Some people suggested I tame a Bronto. That's a good idea. Might tame the level 45 hanging around the base. And I don't know what's next. But this will be the last stream of the week. We won't be playing Evolved again until Monday. Next up will be... tomorrow we'll be streaming on TikTok. Playing Ark Ascended on TikTok. Hooray, hooray. Back to the old weekend game. Back to the old weekend game of Ascended. I'm super excited for that. It's been a long time. It's nice to be playing a game of Ascended and a game of Evolved, so I don't get too bored with one or the other. So I don't get bored with one or the other. So I'll be happy to hop back into my Ascended world tomorrow. And friends, I hope you'll join me. Friends, I hope you'll be there. tomorrow on TikTok as we stream Ascended for all of our TikTok friends. I certainly appreciate all of you people who watch both streams. Scorpion, I know you're in here. I know you watch both the TikTok stream and the Evolve stream. You're a champion for that. You are an absolute champion for watching both. I appreciate it quite a bit. You're the man, Scorpion. Oh, I'm MD Jade. MD Jade. That's a cool name. Jade. Hi, MD Jade. How we doing, friend? How are we doing today? It is a marvelous Thursday. Last day before the old weekend starts. KP Gaming, hey buddy, how's it going? We've been having a good day here. Getting our Therizinosaurs tamed up. All the way up. Some high levels. How about you, KP? How you doing? Are you excited for your TPS gaming event? I'm sure it will be a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. You should really tame a Bronto to fix the berries problem. Yes, I agree, I agree. We'll get a berry soon. We'll get a Bronto berry soon. Very soon, we'll have a Bronto. Tomorrow on TikTok, yes sir, tomorrow on TikTok, we will be playing Ark Ascended for our TikTok friends. Oh, there's a Rex over there. Level 20 female, not interested. Thank you very much. However, I'm not interested. Thank you. Level 20, female Rex. But no thanks. Let's see if we have anything good here. Corpse. All right. Give us some more berries. We'll give it 300 berries to keep it asleep. Then, let's go see about tranquilizing a Brontosaurus. A Bronto. Come on, Perry the Platypus. Come on, Perry the Platypus the Parasaur. Come on, Platypus the Parasaur. A level 150 Bronto. That'd be nice, but I don't think we need a level 150 just to harvest berries. I think what we'll do is we will tame the 45 for now, and then later, perhaps we'll come back and tame a level 150 and compare the two. We will compare the two and see how they do. All right, friends. See that there Brontosaurus? We're fixing to tame it. We're gonna tame that bad whatever right now. During the ASA tomorrow, can you tame the Acro? Perhaps If we find one, perhaps we shall. If we find one. But that's a big if. That's a big if. A big if, Rooney. A big if, Rooney. Let's see if anybody's got any, spoiled meat. Not much. All right. We really need to build ourselves a chemistry bench to streamline this process. 57 tranquilizer dots. My channel awaits you right now. It'll have to be after the stream, David. I will after the stream, my friend. All right, let's see. 100 dots. I guess that'll put one down, and let's... No, don't want to demolish this. We need more wood. Wait a minute, we're gonna need wood. So let's check it. Here we go, coming through. Beep, beep, coming through. Unstack the meat. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That is an excellent way to do it. Donald says, dumb. Yep, I certainly await you. What was your question, Donald? Let's see. All right, let's take the charcoal and we'll throw it in here. And the narco berries and throw them in here. And the rest of this charcoal, like so. And let's repair our long neck before we start shooting at this old Bronto. All right, we're gonna hop on Peaches, and we're gonna get up here and shoot down at this Brontosaurus. We're gonna get up here and shoot down at this old Bronto. Hooray, it worked. Here he comes. Nice and friendly. Nice and friendly. Hello, Bronto. Soon you will be mine. Soon, Mr. Bronto, you will be mine. Big Brother Bronto. Big Brother Bronto. Loosey-goosey. Look, he's got his head popping up through this. Look at that. It's funny. Hey, it works. Headshots on the Bronto. Headshots on the Bronto. You're too big to run. It's gonna take a long time. Yes, with a primitive 1x long neck rifle. Gonna take a hot minute. Gonna take a hard minute, won't it, Mr. Bronto? Friends, we need a good name for our Bronto. Call in the Stalker 6 awaits you. Very nice. I don't know what that means. Can you hit that one, Dodo? He called you Dom. That Dodo called you Dom? Yes, I will be certain to punch it. I will be certain to punch it. Good friend Donald. Good friend Donald. Where you going? Where on earth are you going? Where on earth are you going, Brontosaurus? Hello, Bronto. The Bronto's like a big puppy dog. A big, dangerous puppy dog. Yeah, I got a level. Calling the Stalker 6, I see. Call him Gallius or Titan Brown. I like those names. Gallius. Missed. Hope we got enough darts to knock him out. He's running around like a crazy goose. He's running away. Get back here, Gallius. Get back here, Gallius. Not over there, you silly goose. Where do you think you're going, you crazy Brontosaurus? Looks like one of our Therizinosaurs tamed up. Aren't we happy to hear that, friends? One of our Theries has tamed up. We got a Thery tamed. And we got a big old Bronto out like a light. Out like a light. Pretty good spot, too. Let's make sure there's nothing up here gonna come off the rocks and eat it. Brawn. I like Brawn. I like Brawn. That's a good name for it. Brawn. I like that. Excellent suggestion, Donald. Excellent suggestion. Good friend Donald. Good friend Donald. Came up with a great name. Good friend Donald. Came up with a great name. We'll feed it some narco berries to keep it asleep. Like so. Then we will go to the feeding trough and locate some mayho berries. No, we won't, because they ain't no mayho berries. They ain't no mayho berries in there. So we'll go harvest up some mayho berries. Like so. Like so. Not getting a lot with the old. Not getting a lot. And I don't like, well, got no points, that's why. But then Moschops is not my favorite harvester, to be honest. Far too slow and not harvesting enough. I like the old Parasaur. There we go. Oh, see what I saw? Did you see what I saw? I don't think you remember me. Let me change my name to see if you remember me. Okay. Where did that Eurypterid go? Here it comes. That's right, stinking Eurypterids. There's another one. They're everywhere. These rotten Eurypterids are everywhere. Aye, survival folk. I'm actually an old fan. If you remember me, I changed my profile. Well, good heavens. Well, hello then, old fan. I've been making videos for 3 years now. So there certainly are a lot of people who've been watching for a while. A lot of people have been watching for a while. Thanks for staying tuned in for all these years. Thank you for staying tuned in for such a long time. All right. Let's throw these berries in here. Get this big old goose taming up. And then we're going to go grab our 130 female Therizinosaur. And then go check on our 140 Therizinosaur. And I believe I see a raptor on the beach. So, Peaches, time to kill a raptor. Mike and Peaches killing. No, that's not a raptor. That's just an oviraptor. Just an oviraptor. Springtime gnats. Gnats flying around. All right, we got a cryopod ready. We've got a cryopod ready. By the way, your tips helped me in ARK. Thank you so much, dude. You are the best. Excellent friend. I'm happy to hear that. Hello. You deserve to be famous. Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? If I was famous, then I could, what could I do if I was famous? I could go places and I'd be like, look out, famous person walking through here. I'll be like, look out, famous guy coming through. They'd be like, oh, good heavens. It's Mac, the Mac, from Mac and Crafting. All right, looks like our lady Therizinosaur made it up to level 193. Take these mayos, and we'll leave this trap in case another Therizinosaur spawns or something. Let's leave this. All right, let's head over to our 140 and check on it. Hey, Unc, Will, hello. Hello, little nephew. Hello, little nephew. How you doing? We are having a great day. A super Thursday. How are you doing, Will? Willie boy. Oh, Willie. Willie of the woods. How are you doing, friend? How are you doing, friends? We got any otters up here? Any otters? I'm always on the lookout for an otter. Don't know how fish got up here. On top of a mountain. Those wild mountain fish. Wild mountain fish. All right, friends. Wouldn't it be cool if you could pick up fish? Like pick them up out of the water? I think that'd be cool. Man, that'd be great. They should make it like that. All right, Troodon check. Troodon check. Microraptor check. Looks like the coast is, in fact, clear. All right. Give her these extra berries. How's it doing? She waking up? Yep, she's waking up, baby. Time to feed it berries. Time to give it berries. My favorite time of the day. The horse feeding Therizinosaur's berry time. I have 4 minutes max, so make this quick. It'll have to be after the stream, friend. I keep forgetting the name of that one dodo, Reginald. Reginald the dodo. My main bird's name is Reginald the dodo, friend. Mac, Reginald the dodo here. I don't even want to be here. Great. Will, I'm glad you're doing great. Have a excellent weekend, Will. Have yourself a great weekend, Will. Enjoy your weekend, Will. All right. About out of them there berries. Time to get the old berry harvesting parasaur out. Take her for a spin. Here we are again, friends, harvesting up berries. It's what we do the most here on this channel is harvest berries. What we do the most of here on Mac and Crafting. Run around with this parasaur and harvest berries. I'm sure it makes for entertaining content. Reginald, yeah, he poked my arm and called me dumb. And said you're annoying. That sounds like Reg. Sounds exactly like something Reg would do. That is exactly the sort of thing that Reginald would do. Exactly the sort of thing that Reginald would do. Promise that you remember a video that you need to comment on is Colin, the Stalker 6. We'll see if you did. I'll check it out, friend. Bots, don't boss me around. Don't boss me around. I don't like to be told what to do. Just ask nicely, and we'll see what happens. But don't boss me around. You ain't the boss of me, David Tornado Town. You ain't the boss of me. I'll watch the video if I wanna watch the video. Right, let's pick up the narcos and drop the rest, like so. Patience works the best with Mac. The best way to get what you want with me is to just be patient. Gotta learn patience. All right, friends. Here we are, harvesting berries again. What's that trap behind those rocks there? You see that? Oh, look, there's a dillo trapped in the rocks. That's funny. All right, we got some more berries. Hey, it's raining. That's good. We won't need to go drink water. So let's go over here and give our Therizinosaur some attention. Feed it some Narco Baba berries. Why do Compy even exist? Yeah, that's a good question. Probably just because they were in that Jurassic Park movie. The only reason they put them in the game is because they were in the Jurassic Park movie. And it's kind of easy hide, too. Kind of easy way to get hide. All right, we don't need that. Need that. Peaches, hold these things. Hang on to these things for me. Theory. Oh, Theory wants some berries. Yeah. Feeding our Theory berries. Ow. Nothing says I'm hungry like berries, baby. Sleeping like a little angel. Yes, David Tornado Town. Since you ask nicely, I will certainly. I will watch the video. Call in the stalker. Call in the stalker. No need to feed all those berries. You can feed few hundred and the torpor will keep increasing. Good heavens! Badger, do you know how quickly these things wake up? I've put thousands of berries in this thing already, and it's starting to wake up. I put thousands of berries into this thing, and it's starting to wake up. So, off we go to get more berries, baby. Right. I re-apologize. Man, it's fine. It's perfectly fine, David Tornado Town. Not a big deal at all. In life, you gotta tell people how you want to be treated. You have to let people know how you want to be treated. Just part of life. And I don't take things personally. Because you didn't know until I told you that I didn't like to be told what to do. I gotta tell people I don't like that, or they'll never know. And I thank you very much for being patient and understanding how I feel. Excellent. Not a big deal, buddy. I will be certain to watch your video after my stream is over. After the stream is over, I'll check out your video. I'll check out that video. Why do you take a long time to be mean? Good heavens. First time I played Ark, I died to a compy. Good heavens. That's incredible. Abel, why can't you see chat? Why do you take a long time? Not to be mean. I think what you are experiencing is a delay. It's just a delay in the stream. The stream is behind, so I'm actually answering your questions fairly quickly, but there is a delay in the stream. So it takes a minute for it to show what I said. It just takes a minute to show what I said. That's all it is. That's all it is. I'm trying to read them real quick. You are welcome, David, Tornado Town. David, you've been watching my streams for a while now. I certainly appreciate all of the support. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. Mustang Sally. It means a lot. You've been watching the videos, commenting, watching the streams, and I certainly appreciate it. It means a lot to me. All right, friends. See, let's also track Albronto. See how it's doing. It's halfway tamed up. And it appears to have only lost about 10% of its torpor. Abel, I did something very funny. I pushed Reginald Legos. He got mad. He was chasing me. Good heavens. Good heavens. Reginald is a troublemaking dodo. Always getting into trouble. Trouble on the double. All these narco berries. Eat these narco berries, baby. All right, it's about halfway tamed. Yeah, she about halfway tamed. She's about halfway there. And friends, it is almost time to end the stream. It is almost time for the stream to end. It is 3 o'clock. We have been streaming for 3 good hours. And that is my limit. That is my talking limit. The limit of my vocal cords can handle talking. So, we'll just finish up. We'll just finish up what we're doing. And I guess we'll finish taming this Therizinosaur next time. Next time on Mac and Crafting. I would like to thank you all so much for tuning in today. I certainly appreciate it. I had a wonderful time because of all of you. I had a great, fun, good time. And like I said, I'll be on TikTok tomorrow, but we will be back on Monday to continue our Ark Evolved. Our game of Ark Evolved will continue on Monday. So please do tune back in to see the next exciting episode of Mac and Crafting versus Ragnarok. Oh man, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Lucas, Alex, you watch my videos every day. Thank you so much, friend. Today, I will be releasing a short about how to kill the Rainyanath. Somebody requested that I do one for a strategy for killing the Rainyanath, which can be quite troublesome. So this morning I made a video on how to kill the Rainyanath. The Rainyanath. The big bug. The big mosquito. The big buzzy bug. So look out today for a brand new exciting episode. Watch your TikTok. There should be a link on my main channel, but it's just the same as my YouTube, Mac and Crafting. I've got more subscribers on TikTok than I do YouTube. And tomorrow we will be streaming on TikTok, and we will be streaming Ark Ascended. Ark Ascended only on TikTok, whereas we stream only Ark Evolved to YouTube. During the weekends, I will exclusively stream to TikTok, exclusively Ark Ascended. So, definitely stay tuned for that. Definitely stay tuned. And if you have any further questions, or just want a little bit more Mac, oh, there's a raptor, then be sure to tune in. Crap. Help us, Peaches. No. Oh. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Woo. All right, I hate that the Parasaur got killed. That's awful, but it's not the end of the world. I hate that the Parasaur died, but I was more concerned about it ruining the Therizinosaur tame. Good heavens. Peaches! Where were you, Peaches? Peaches, let that happen. Peaches. All right, how close is this thing to being done? 50%. It's going to take another hour for this thing to tame up. So, friends, we're going to, what? I'm going to feed it a lot of berries. Then we're going to call it a day. Gonna feed it 300 more berries, then we're gonna call it a day. I'm heading back to base, and I'm getting in the bed, and we're gonna call it a day. And we'll be back Monday afternoon for more Mac versus Evolve. TikTok is banned in your country. Good heavens, I hate that. Sorry to hear that, friend. Sorry to hear that. Sad for Para, yes. That is sad. However, we have about 10 more Paras back at base. We have several more Parasaurs back at the base. And that was a low level. A low level. Let's check on our Brontosaurus. Right quick. I may... Let's see, let's get those out. Put them back in. I may let the game run and let these things tame up. Oof, the stream. That'll do. That'll do, pig. All right, Peaches, you hang on to these narcos. And we'll go get ourselves another Parasaur. See, here is our collection of Parasaurs. Got quite a few. Ah, here we go. So let's saddle one of these. Let's saddle up one of these. This green one here. And we'll have an extra one for the base. And one to take with us. However, we won't need one once we have our Bronto, will we? We won't even need one once we have our Bronto. All right, grab these narcotics. All right, we're all done here for the day. Gonna throw out Kipper. Let me keep Peaches near me. Peaches and Kipper. Or a potato, I mean. All right, friends. That's it for the day. I will see you all